In this last part of the series, we're going to slow things right down, preparing the body, the mind and the breath for the final relaxation. So let's begin by lying on the back. Bend the knees and let the heels come closer in towards the hips. Take your arms out to each side, palms facing up, palms facing down, you decide. And when you're settled in, feeling comfortable, take a long, deep breath in and out through the nose. Then gently begin to let the knees sink over towards the right side. Take a breath in, noticing the exhalation, releasing any tension on the left side of the body, the lower back, the stomach area, left hip. On inhalation, raise the knees to center. Exhaling, just let the knees fall over towards the left side. Just holding here a few breaths. Finding any noticeable tension in the body. And releasing on the exhalation. Bring the knees up to center again. And take the knees to the right side. And we're just bringing up again over to the left side. So it's like the windshield wipers on the car. On the slow setting, side to side, nice and soft. A few more times. I've got a nice creaky floor, you can probably hear. Next time the knees over to the right side, just let them stay there a while. Follow the breath in and out through the nose. Bring the knees back to center. Exhaling, release to the left side. You can also turn the head over to the opposite side, creating a full twist throughout the spine from the tail up to the top of the neck. Keep the shoulders relaxed, the stomach. And coming back up with the knees, bring the heels just closer in towards the hips and buttocks. And the arms closer in alongside the body. And from there, slowly begin to raise the right knee in towards the chest, interlace the fingers, and softly hold the knee down towards the chest. Point the toes away from the ankle, creating a nice soft stretch to the top of the foot. And flex the foot in, toes back, point the foot again, curl the toes slightly under. And just do this a few times, just loosening up the tendons through the foot and the ankle. And point the foot again and just turn the foot a few times, small circles in each direction. And from there, just gently begin to lift foot up towards the ceiling. Interlace the fingers behind the leg and take the hands up just as high as they can reach comfortably. Create a nice stretch to the back side of the right leg. Lifting the foot slightly higher, straightening the knee slightly more. Keep the foot flexed. A few breaths. Releasing any tensions on the exhalation. Feel the leg growing longer, softer. Hold the same stretch, pull the toes in towards the body, flex the foot so the toes begin to point down towards the nose. Push the heel higher. Get this nice light burning sensation to the back of the legs, certain places. And softly let the foot sink down, not all the way. Left hand takes hold of the right ankle and hook the foot around the knee, the right foot around the left knee. With the right palm, just gently push the right knee away from the body. Staying in this position, find the breath. For deep inhalation and long exhalation, just melting any areas of tension in the body. And release. Bring the foot down to the floor and we'll take it over to the left side. Same thing. So lift the knee softly in towards chest, interlace the fingers and softly hold the knee down. In towards the chest. Point the toes away. Curl the toes lightly under so you feel the tendons throughout the foot elongating. Nice and softly. And pull the toes in. Flex the foot inwards. Just hold this a moment. And begin to point and flex the foot a few times. It's okay to move and wiggle the toes, opening, closing, curling. Any necessary release. And from there, rotating the ankle and foot. A few rounds to each side. Nice and soft, no pushing. Noticing any creaks in the ankle. And then from there we take the foot up towards the ceiling. Keep the hip down. Interlace the fingers and hold behind the leg and just take the hands up just as high as they can reach comfortably. Keep the foot pointing. Lift the foot slightly higher. The knee reaching away from the body. The hip pulling slightly down towards the floor. So noticing this nice soft burning sensation. Optional to turn the knee slightly inwards and outwards a few times. Creating a deeper release through the insertions in the muscles. And pull the toes back, flex the foot inwards. See the toes pointing down towards the face, the nose. Spread the toes, close the toes, and begin to curl the toes and point the foot away again. So I'm just moving the foot. Optional to rotate the ankle. Creating openings, letting the tensions out. Loosening any tightness in the ankle through the many joints of the foot. And keep the foot lightly flexed. Bring the foot down. Hold the left ankle with the right hand. With the left hand, just push the left knee just slightly away. The toes can point away. So outwardly rotate the lower leg. So just hold this leverage in the lower leg. Ground down through the tailbone. Nice, gentle stretch. Noticing the breath for deep inhalation, for long exhalation. Keep the shoulders soft. The face dreamy. Then releasing the stretch. Bring the foot down to the floor again. Take your arms out to the side. And from there, just allow the knees to start sinking and bring the soles of the feet together. So connect the heels and the balls of the feet, maybe the toes. And just let the legs hang to each side in the butterfly position, Supta Baddha Konasana. Lying still, releasing any tension around the hips, buttocks, inner thighs, lower stomach. The deep inhalation, the long exhalation. Drawing energy in and creating release on the exhalation. From here, slowly bring the knees towards each other, open the feet about hip width apart. Bring the heels closer to the buttocks. Lift the shoulders up from the floor. Bring the shoulder blades in towards each other and place the shoulders back down, pushing in to the heels. Raise the hips away from the floor so the pelvis lifts. So stable on the shoulders, coming into the bridge pose. Palms up, palms down, feel what works best. Adjust the position of the arms, see if you can come higher up onto the shoulders. Lift the tail higher away from the floor. Take a deep inhalation here. And on the exhalation, slowly rolling down through the spine, one vertebrae after the next, rolling into each other, like dominoes falling in a line. Then from there, just begin to straighten out the legs. Adjust the shoulders and the hips. Turn the palms up, so the backs of the hands on the floor, palms facing upwards. Optional to take a blanket over the body if you need extra warmth here, or just use a moment to arrive into the relaxation pose, Shavasana, the corpse pose. So lying completely still here, make the last adjustments, fidgets, movements. And then softly close the eyes. Begin to notice the connection between the body and the floor. Begin to notice the toes, space between the toes, soles of the feet, and the heels on the floor. Notice the back of the ankles, small space between the body and the floor. Feel the lower legs on the floor, the backs of the knees off the floor. And this sort of series continues throughout the backside of the body. So feel the backs of the thighs on the floor, the buttocks and hips grounded into the floor. And noticing the space between the lower back and the floor. Travelling further up, noticing the shoulders heavy on the floor. Relax between the shoulder blades and the back of the chest. Relax the tops of the shoulders. Feel the back sides of the arms on the floor, the elbows, the lower arms. Small space between the wrists and the floor. The backs of the hands on the floor. Notice the spaces between the fingers. Feel the cool air. And coming up to the neck, feel the space between the back of the neck and the mat. Feel the back of the head resting on the floor. Feel the whole backside of the body, the parts that are on the floor and the parts that are slightly away from the floor. Now move your attention to the front side of the body. Starting with the toes again, feel the tips of the toes, all the toes, the big toes, the next toes, the middle toes, all the way to the little toes. Feel the tops of the feet, the ankles, front of the lower legs, the knees and the thighs. Just release any noticeable tension. Relax the pelvic floor and the groin, the lower stomach, around the navel and above the navel. Relax the whole stomach. Notice how the stomach gently lifts and sinks with the breath. Relax the right and the left side of the rib cage, sternum, the heart area, and the collarbones. Travelling down the front side of your arms, relax all the muscles, the biceps, the triceps, your elbows, lower arms, the wrists. Feel the energy in the palms of both hands. Feel the spaces between the fingers. All the way up to the fingertips. And coming back up to the neck. Feel the throat soft, noticing the air travelling through the throat. The cool air in and the warm air out. Relax under the chin, relax the jaw, the lips and tongue. Relax any tension around the eyes, behind the eyes. Relax the forehead and the top of the head. Feel the scalp relaxing. Feel the whole body now. The backside resting into the earth. The earth supporting the body. Feel the front side of the body, soft and opening up to the sky. The infinite universe above. Feel the body breathing. No need to control the breath anymore, just noticing the natural breath. Be the witness. Release any form of control, any form of defense. Allow yourself to rest, open and vulnerable. And it's here we'll finish this class, so feel welcome to remain in the relaxation until you're ready to come up again. Thanks for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed this series, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Namaste.